There is more than one finals contender with a few problems after the results in round 22. Just 4 rounds to go. Here single quote as my verdict from the weekend. Bulldogs Beals and the blue and gold wagon rolls on. Parramatta had this one under control from midway through the first half. Sure, they could have perhaps done a little more in the second half, but you have to be impressed by the way they are building for the finals. As for the Bulldogs, I don't know what to say. Live stream the 2017 NRL Telstra Premiership on Fox Sports. Get your free 2-week Foxtel Now trial and start watching in minutes. Sign up now. Greater than Eels can't stop winning 2:41 Dragons v Rabbitohs 48 hours on, and I still don't know how the Rabbitohs got up in this one. This is likely to prove a very costly loss for the Dragons, based on defeats in consecutive weeks to 2 of the bottom 3 sides. They have plenty of work to do. As a matter of fact, their season may be cooked. Cowboys v Storm. Cow night for the Cowboys right from the opening minutes when skipper Gavin Cooper limped off the field. The match didn't quite live up to expectations in front of a big crowd, but there were still enough highlights in the game to keep us all entertained. It is going to take a very good team to stop Melbourne. Single quote a shame the refs ruined it. 1:06 Knights v Warriors. I have to call it as I see it. Here was a match with both teams out of contention, but only one was all working together off the same page. As happy as I am to see the Knights win back-to-back for the first time since 2015. The Warriors were so disappointing again. Ben Eichen, Nathan Ryan and Ben Glover diagnose and discuss the Rabbitohs' biggest problems and where the Warriors are still going wrong. You can also subscribe via iTunes or for Android users. Listen on the IT Podcast Player app. Titans v Broncos. Oh dear, the Titans, throw in the towel, stop the fight. Brisbane Broncos were slick and gather a big boost to their points differential. Wayne Bennett pulls a masterstroke with his half hooker and bench lineup. Sharks v Raiders. Where there is life there is hope. The Raiders just have to keep winning, and this was convincing after the Sharks had made an impressive start. Based on this one performance, Canberra can had a real impact on the premiership, helped greatly by Josh Hodgson producing one of his best games for the season. Jordan Rapana celebrates a try with Elliot Whitehead. Source, News Corp. Australasia. Eagles v Roosters. Great turnaround by Manly from 16 tries conceded the previous 2 weeks and then down by 14 in this one against quality opposition. In terms of their bid for the finals, this may prove to be the defining victory. Panthers v Tigers. At times, a crazy game of NRL. Talk about your rocks or diamonds. Panthers home on a bit more class than the Tigers. That's 5 in a row. Momentum is a wonderful thing. Like Suliashi Vunivalu and Josh Adokar. Melbourne had plenty of stars, but I'm happy to watch their games just to see these 2 wingers in action. I love how Craig Bellamy has given them the license to own. Their try-scoring duel reminds me so much of Broncos pair Lotu Chiri and Wendell Sailor in 2000. Fox leaves Cowboys for dat 0:58 Gavin Badger. Well done old chap on 300 first grade games. And to think it could have all ended right at the start when Brisbane's Carl Webb ran over the top of him at Suncorp Stadium. Cameron King. What a story King is as a member of the Eels charged to the finals. I am so happy for this young bloke who has battled injury after injury in his career, so confident in his ability. Coach Brad Arthur is comfortable leaving King on for all 80 minutes. The Wattens Lesniaks. What an impressive couple of brothers these young men are, and how well did they both play for their respective sides. They also did a great interview on Fox League's The Weekend Wrap Show after full-time. Ben Hunt's sensational performance, scoring 3 tries for the Broncos against the Titans and personifying what it is to be a team player, did what the coach asked in style. Dislikes the dangerous tackle. Broncos ugly spear tackle 0:32. A shout out to former referee Mick Lewis this week. Why? Because he's the last referee to send a player off for a dangerous tackle in first grade. 22 years ago, I thought Joe Ofahengaue should have been marched on Saturday night. It was 1-on-1. He drove in the tackle. It was unquestionably dangerous. It is absolutely dreadful policy if we are only waiting for an injury to activate a send-off in such an incident. The Dragons, with just 2 wins from their last 8 matches and losses in that run to 3 of the bottom 5 sides. Paul McGregor has some real problems. Perhaps what seemed a certain finals appearance was a mirage. The Cowboys draw. There is no counting of the finals chickens just yet for North Queensland. They are no certainty for the top 8 after consecutive losses against the top 2 sides in the competition. Now they face Penrith, then it's Cronulla, after that it's the Tigers. By the time they get to their clash with Brisbane in round 26, it might be a sudden death contest. The Jonathan Thurston injury is taking its toll on the Cowboys. Source, News Corp. Australia. The Sharks inconsistent. I still think they can win the competition, but you can't achieve that without winning at least 3 matches in a row. That's something the Sharks haven't managed since the end of May. The Bulldogs attack. Have we reached the bottom of the barrel yet?